Hi again, everybody. Welcome back to the Mother Goose on the Loose online construction kit tutorial. I'm now going to make a very short video teaching you how to create your first Mother Goose on the Loose program. Your first Mother Goose on the Loose program is divided into sessions. Every Mother Goose on the Loose program has multiple sessions. So let's get right to it and create our first program. If you're a user signing in for the first time, you can click on this button right here, create your first MGOL program. You can hover over the create button right here and you can click on program. Or you could go to this button right here to programs and sessions and create a new program. Either way, that'll take you always to the same screen right here with our wizard who will be giving you instructions throughout. So the first thing you'd want to do is give it a title. So maybe Public Library Program is a nice title. It's a program that I'm doing at the public library. And then let's see here, a description. So maybe the program in the ballroom, the program that we do in the ballroom every week. So we've now created our program. It's very easy. A program just has a title and a description. Then we need to create our first session of the program. So let's say our first session is going to be first session ever. And then we put the date that we're presenting the session. So let's say 1/1/2016 and a slight description. I have invited many community members to attend. Then we click on next right here on this lovely arrow and we get a list with populated nursery rhymes and a book that are recommended. There are a couple things I'd like to show you on this menu right here. If there are nursery rhymes that you like in particular, you can click on the title, you can just leave it. If there's a nursery rhyme that you maybe don't like and want to change, you can click on the title of the nursery rhyme. This will bring up this replacement menu page. On this page, you can preview other nursery rhymes that can also go in this section by clicking on the preview rhyme page. That'll give you kind of a basic summary of the rhyme and all the information we have on it. If you like it, you can click on this add rhyme right here. If you don't like any of the rhymes that are on this initially generated list, you can always search our rhymes to see if there are any other rhymes that maybe you're looking for that you can't see. It'll highlight those for you. If you still don't see anything you like, you can always click on the add my own rhyme button right here, and that'll generate this add rhyme submission page, which should be familiar to you at this point. And you can just submit the information and it will be immediately usable for you in your program. Once you're done selecting all the rhymes you like, you can either click next, and then we are in the next section. Another thing I'd like to highlight is that if there's a rhyme you do or don't want, you can always feel free to click on the X to reduce the number of rhymes or on the plus to add another rhyme. Once we have added the rhymes that we like, we also have the option to add developmental tips. We do that by clicking on this circle right here, this blue circle with a white DT in it. You then click on developmental tips. Eventually, the list will generate by itself. For now, we're just kind of going to sort them by domain, so you can look again at this same menu. If you want to, you can preview it. You can kind of see what the text says, understand it, what age group it's appropriate for. If you like it, you would click Add Developmental Tip, Add DT, and it'll be there. Now we're going to very quickly scroll through the other sections. I'm not going to change too much because that's really where your magic comes in. But like you see, every section has its automatically generated rhymes where we can really change or keep the different rhymes that are in there. These are rhymes that we recommend you use, so you can always feel free to leave the settings at their default for your first session of Mother Goose on the Loose. Once you're done, your last session is the interactive. You're going to get a preliminary outline right here. This is a very basic outline for what we like to call pro users. If you look at it, it'll just give you the titles of everything, so it kind of reminds you how to progress with your program. If you want to see a little bit of a more detailed view, you can click on this plus button right here and it'll show you everything. And then you can review it. If there's anything you'd like to change, you still have the option to go back at this point and change it. Once you're happy, once you've looked over your outline and you're happy with everything, you can click on this next button again and click on this giant save button right here. Once you've saved your first program, you can then access it by going to Programs and Sessions, View All Programs and Sessions. You can also view it through your profile by clicking on My Programs. And see, here it is, Public Library Program, first session ever. So you click on first session ever, and we have here a printable view. This is the outline view. There are two printable views. This is, again, that simple, very simple, only titles, only to remind you kind of how everything goes. View. And then if you'd like, if you're a little bit more of a beginner, if you want to remember the words, you can click on this plus button right here, switch mode, and it'll give you really, really word by word direction along with tips, pieces of general information, lovely icons, and it'll really produce a fully fledged, very detailed script that should be super simple and fun to follow. In order to print this page out, once you're done, all you have to do is scroll to the top right here and click on the printer. It'll then give you the option to print your page out. This is printing it out right now as the fully fledged detail view. I'm not actually going to print it out, but then if I wanted to, I could also, again, switch mode by clicking on the plus button, click on the printer, and it will give me the option to print it out as only an outline. Thank you very much for watching this video. We appreciate it, and if you have any questions, please feel free to send me an email. My email is in the comments, or to contact us on our website, www.mgol.net. You can also follow us on Twitter and register for our newsletter for more updates. Thank you very much.